Well, I'm going to show you now how I make a transducer. It's not going to work in transducer because it's too small. Here's a coil of wire. As you see, it's not a very big coil, but that works on a principle, even though it's not big enough to work properly. No guarantee it won't work at a different frequency than normal. And near here I have some glass tubes. Excuse me, I've been very inefficient in having the glass tubes in the drawer. I'll put a couple wire. This is sticky copper wire stuck on one side, and that's so that it sticks on the glass and holds an electrode. That's the idea. And so there's the sticky copper, which is used for putting slugs, really. And this here goes through the hole in the middle, if it fits. Oh, it does. Wonderful. And then one side, you see, it's got a copper coil that goes through there. I'm going to put a copper coil on the other side. And I should have thought of this before I started, but I'd have to do another rehearsal. This is just a rehearsal, you know what I mean? And it needs a strap to hold it down. I have to think about it. Strap it in place. Until I I'm now quite old, 103 according to my memory, and these were made in the 19th century, but they didn't understand. And they're supposed to glow when it'll take them up the air in the tube. Oh, I should have shot. There's the copper, and I'll take off the backing. And also making larges there. It's actually not difficult to take backing off. And also get inside it. Take it off. It's got difficult to get the backing off. There it is. Okay, so here's the backing off. And that goes round this end. And it just sticks on because it's sticky. And that forms an electrode which will actually capacitively couple to gas inside, which is air in this instance. And I don't guarantee it'll work because I'll cut that off too. Let's cut that interesting bit off. Okay. And now this will go through the hole. And I think I've got to put a cable tie on it to stop it from moving because it's bigger than I thought it was. There's the hole. And I've got to find it stationary, haven't I? Stationary. Cable ties, a couple of cable ties each side to hold it in place. There's the assembly. And the idea is that the one end of the coil will connect to that one the narrow end of the car will connect to that one. And that's any disturbance will cause a slight amount of current to flow, and because it's high voltage, it will ionise the gas just a little bit, and that'll be compressed by the car because of the current through it, and the current, that's what ionised gas, and it compresses it, and right in the centre, in the middle, a strong amount of fusion occurs. That's the idea of it anyway. And obviously I haven't a clue what I'm going to finish off working this thing. Excuse me. It's a hot day and ideal for electronics. The end of this car, this tube is going to be stopped as a stopper when it comes. I've got to order them yet, and that will make a closed system so that the air in the tube will react and turn brown, nitric oxide, the air, and the actual nuclear reactor that drives it is very weak, very harmless. So I'm going to find a couple of cable ties. Find plastic bands. Sound very efficient. I should cut this out in the edges because it can pretty covered with plastic. I seem to be short some cable ties. This one. Put one on the right side and stabilise it. Just one side. I just getting on a bit to wash myself by date. Those things. Not wash my use by date. That's let's go through here. This and then I put it on the tube. So. Not tight. Not tight if I can do it without breaking it. That hole is slightly bigger than I thought it was. Measures 1 centimetre, these bus height pipes roughly 1 centimetre, but they're not whole size. As usual, probably 0.9 because I couldn't get a different size. Okay, that's that side. And another cable tie the other side to stabilise the other side so it sits in the middle. And then one of the packet outlets, something to make it sit in the middle, or buy a different coil, a different tube, buy 1 centimetre tube, which is 1.9 centimetre tube. I didn't have them, I think. I just got asked for 1 centimetre tube. So I thought I would measure it as 1 centimetre. Got a bit of packing in there, so a bit of paper packing to hold it in place in the middle. There's the other cable tie. I know it's quite hard on it. As it used to. Gapping the audience now. And get my cable tie out. Sure I've got them. Cable tie. Okay, we'll try to go the other side. Okay. And we push them together to hold it rigid in place. Simple. Okay. And the idea that the ionised gas will conduct and cause cause compression, which was ionised well. The conductor will actually make electricity. It's not easy to understand. Okay, that's done. It's got a tube through the middle, it's a bit skewy. They need some packing in the middle to pack it out of it. So it fits evenly through the tube. And you then take a wire from this end of the coil to there, and from this the other end of the coil to there. And the ends are shown when I don't have the means for soldering. I do have soldering iron, but I'm not allowed to solder these, not properly. But this is the basic system. And that's the transducer. You solder on that end and solder on that end, and to stop it starting, you have a short across it, which is switched on and off. So it needs a base plate. I've got a base plate here.